Welcome to Shark Farmer TV. Tonight we're in Minear, Illinois. We're talking with Progressive Ag Services. They're powered by Titan Pro. We're going to talk to them about how they work with area farmers, how they make their farms more profitable. Enjoy the show.
Unstoppable, unshakable, but it rolls off the tongue, unfakeable. It's unavoidable, he's so relatable. Read between the lines, start to loosen up your mind. A ground shaker, a rule breaker. Hold tight, he'll roll you through every acre. So get ready for the next shaker.
I'm going to have to check the chart to see what the spread rate is on a 4 horsepower unit. You notice he put the phone down when the buggy got close? Didn't want to steal a soul. Relax, it's fine. We can poke fun at the Amish because honestly, they'll never know. The old order Mennonites, they're pretty consistent on coming to see me speak if I'm speaking in the area. It's always fantastic. But I don't think they ever watch a show or listen. Now, Hutterites, they watch and they listen. They are some of the most loyal listeners to our podcast. Although they won't admit it, they're super nice. They always invite Emily and I out to the colony if they meet us. The first time I'd ever met Hutterites was in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We're at a farm show up there. We have the Amish around us, but not the Hutterites. Never heard of them. And they come in as a group, a lot of them, you know, and they're all in the black hats without the logo. And they come and they just surround me. And they're like, hey, we listen to your podcast. I'm like, well, thank you, sir. That's incredible. And they're talking about one of the podcast episodes, and they start arguing about what I meant and what I said in that episode. It was the weirdest thing. They were like, oh no, Rob was talking about this. He's like, no, Rob meant this. They're sitting, I'm right here. I'm standing right here. They said, hey, Rob, what did you mean? But no, they were going at it. So I just left. The flag looks cool. Looks very cool. You know, once you fold up those narrow transport planters, I mean, you got all that weight on the back, all of that on the back tires. So you kind of need those back tires. Unless, you know, you're going to plant the road. Once again, it appears this is, of course, the cart driver's fault. Loaded it too heavy on one side. This sucks. I really hope the driver was okay because that had to be one heck of a jolt. Can you imagine this ride? Whew. Hey, those sprayers, they have seat belts in them. I think they do. I think we're supposed to wear them. But this field, I maybe invest in, I don't know, a terrace, a waterway, a dam. Well, Lowe's and farmers now have something in common. Economic loss due to wildlife. I'd feel bad for him, but you know, suck it, Lowe's. I felt bad for that squirrel. The squirrel has to eat several bags. It's like when I eat Lay's potato chips, I have to eat several bags because when you open them, they're only half full. Contents settle and transport. Where'd you ship my chips from? Mars? Now, my wife and the kids, when they go grocery shopping, they eat stuff when they're without paying for it. They just eat it, like grapes, blueberries, Oreos. They're like, oh, we have to make sure they're ripe. No different than this squirrel. The thing about small rural communities is the first responders. So you're talking like the EMS and the fire department. They're all volunteers, right? Because you just don't have a big enough area where you can pay people to do that full time. So these people are volunteering their time, not just for the calls, but like for all the training. And there's a ton of training. They got to get trained for this, trained for that, and they're doing all out of their own schedules, all out of their free time. So yes, this is kind of a funny video about them getting stuck on a field. Luckily, none of the stuff is burned up. That's cool. But yes, a huge shout out to the first responders in our rural communities.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
Well, at least you'll never have a flat. They renamed the fourth gear the chiropractor gear. I mean, do they use this as a roller, or do they use it as a torture device for someone suffering from tractor back? Can it even steer? Would this be better or worse for compaction? I bet it drifts. Remember those old Hot Wheel trikes? Those things were awesome. Are you Packers fans?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta leave. Yeah. Not joking. We're here at the Ag PhD Field Days just outside of Baltic, South Dakota. We are setting up for Ag Trivia. We're gonna ask farmers just some random questions. We're gonna see their knowledge. We're gonna put them head to head. And then at the end, they're gonna figure out there's no prize. I hope you enjoy. Where are you from?
Randolph, Nebraska.
Randolph, Nebraska.
It's kind of by Norfolk and Yankton.
Okay, and you guys farm?
Yes.
Corn, soybeans?
Yep.
Anything else?
Cows, grandma and grandpa, pigs.
Okay, where are you guys from?
Rock Rapids, Iowa.
Oh, so you're close.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is
You
it,
both
40-ish miles?
Farm kids?
Yep.
Okay, are you related?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're brothers.
Your brothers? Who's the oldest one?
Right here.
Okay, who's the smartest one?
Probably me.
I don't, that's
I would
debatable.
assume.
Probably me. Where are you guys from?
We're from Wisconsin.
What part?
Like,
Oshkosh?
no, Western.
Oh, are you Packers fans?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta leave. Yeah. Not joking. Which state grows the most soybeans?
Man, good guess. Iowa.
No, not Iowa.
Say Nebraska. Don't look at
You got a
me.
guess?
Nebraska.
No. That's Nebraska. You guys have like chili and sweet rolls or something. Okay. Which state has the most runs us?
Nebraska.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
What state produces the most soybeans?
Illinois?
Illinois. Not looking good, older brother. Yeah. If it's raining and a turkey looks up, will it drown?
No.
Well, you got a magnet.
No.
I think she beat you.
Yes, because it could get water up its nose.
No, you're wrong. So put it back. Now, if you want to, you want to guess?
No. I can't.
Yes, it is an urban legend. What rodent is farmed in South America? They also grow it for food or protein. What rodent?
boy, we had this last time. A guinea pig?
You got her. Guinea pig.
Yeah, they said that last time.
You ever had one?
No.
They aren't bad. Tastes like chicken. Hydroponics is growing plants in water. Okay. Lovely. Man, that's almost too
Yeah, you're
quick.
cheating.
California produces 98% of this U.S. green colored nut.
Pistachio.
You got it. Excellent. All right. What's a baby goat called?
Oh, God. Maybe,
Baby goat.
baby goat. I don't know. But no.
Kid.
A kid, yeah.
Kid goat,
I was like,
yeah.
I knew it, but I couldn't think of it.
Craisins are a popular snack made out of what?
Grapes?
Nope. Craisins.
It's not going to be raisin.
No.
No.
No. Cranberries. Oh. Okay. Hydroponics is growing plants in what?
Water.
Yes. Now you're on a roll. What's a group alliance called?
I have no idea.
No?
The group alliance.
Y'all don't watch the Discovery Channel much, you?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. It's a Pride.
Right.
Pride Alliance. Okay.
Pride.
What is the favorite flavor in America for ice cream?
The chocolate?
Now?
Vanilla?
Vanilla. Yeah, you got it. Craisins are a popular snack made out of what? I think you got you.
Cranberries.
Yes. How did you know? I didn't even know that. Have you had them?
Yeah. They're really
Are they good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is America's favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Oh, you
Vanilla.
gotcha. Vanilla. Yep, you got it. California produces 98% of this green colored nut.
Pistachio.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, you're on the board.
That's you, yeah.
The Smarter Brothers coming back.
I'll let him get a head start.
Scoreboard.
Can cows sleep standing up?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you say?
Yes.
Nope. What do you say?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is yes. Yeah, it's yes. I just want you to win because of your hat, okay? You just want to be done with this, don't you?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Craisins are a popular snack made out of what? Craisins.
Raisins. Cranberry and raisins.
I'll give it to you. It's cranberries. Yeah.
Cranberries.
So you win.
Cranberry.
You get to beat your brother.
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. You gonna remind him the whole ride home that you
Yes,
beat him, that
definitely.
you're smarter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You
I
gonna
was
take
already
that
smart
from
to
him?
begin with.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. What do you call a male pig that has
Barrel.
Okay, that doesn't count. 'Cause he was listening to the last
Let's
one.
let's redo.
a raisin?
So?
Anyway,
A
go.
male pig that still has its test out.
Oh.
What do you call a female pig that has not had a baby?
Guilt.
He's got you.
We'll say that too. I'll let you go first.
He did kind of cheat though.
Yeah.
Is he that way?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. All the time.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank
Yep,
you.
thank
sir.
you.
You betcha.
Nice meeting you.
What is on the logo of a John Deere tractor? She got you.
A deer.
It is a deer. Yes. Congratulations. She got you beat, buddy. But the good news is you can stop now. You can quit. You can leave. Great job.
Thank you.
You guys are a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yep. Coming up next, we're in Minear, Illinois. We're at Progressive Ag Services, powered by Titan Pro. We're going to be talking with these folks about how they work with area farmers, how they make them more profitable.
Titan Pro collaborates with established or aspiring ag dealerships, offering year-round support, progressive strategies, and hands-on consulting to ensure success every season. So we're here with Jeff Meitz. You are the founder of Titan Pro.
Yes.
Also makes you the everything, right?
Yeah, some days.
CEO, president, all that stuff.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So when did that get started?
Well, I started in the business in 1990 and wanted to develop a marketing company that worked with farmers to bring value to the farmers. And we started in the seed business and then quickly went into the chemical side of the business and started to do things a little bit differently than traditional retailers. And
Like what?
well, we wanted to bring the ability for independent dealers to be able to offer crop protection products to their customer base, so that they can bring that value to their customers. But we wanted them to have the ability to have an authorized sale with them, and that really hadn't ever been done up until we started in the 90s. And then, of course, now there's a lot more interest in the seed dealer and the crop protection dealer working together or being the same person to work with their farmers.
And that was like your idea, your vision?
Well, I don't know if it was our original idea, but certainly we were at the beginning of that trend in the industry to move to that type of a marketing structure. So our office is in Clear Lake, Iowa, and we have a large crop protection presence there with lots of bulk facilities, and we truck everything out of that facility to all of our dealers in our 9-state area. And we're here today at Progressive Ag, which is one of our larger dealers in Illinois. My adult children were at the age to get into the business with me, so I was very fortunate to be able to have them join me when we rebranded ourselves as Titan Pro in 2009, and then so 16 years now. And they're going to be taking over the business soon, I hope, so I can go do a little more golfing and things like that.
Are you okay with that?
I love it. Yeah, I'm living the American dream. I get to.
Are you okay with that?
I am, really, I
They're gonna
am.
mess up. You know they're gonna mess up.
Well, yeah, probably, but we all did, so that's okay. We'll work through it.
So tell me a little bit more about the evolution of Titan Pro.
Yeah, so in 2009, we built the new facility in Clear Lake, Iowa, and then really started to focus on the crop protection side of our business. So we have great relationships with all of our major manufacturing companies that, you know, are your Cortevas, your Bayers, your Syngentas, BSF.
The big uns.
The big uns.
They work with you.
They do. And of course, you know, we buy through a distribution just like normal retail does. But all of our 160 dealer locations fall underneath our umbrella. So then all that volume then is one account to those folks. And then, so we've got the power of the volume to get, you know, the pricing that we need to be competitive. But we also get all the support that comes behind that. So we get full manufacturer support, whether it's on claims, whether it's the financing programs that they offer, the agronomic training. So I have a staff that does a great job of working with those manufacturers. And then we make sure that our dealers then have that same access to those folks so that they're trained and that when they go out and see their customers, they can feel very confident in the products that they offer and the service that comes behind it.
So we're here at Progressive. Have you met these guys?
I have met Matt and Paul.
You still decided to go with them.
They're okay. They're all right. Yep.
But you get out here, you get to an area that they have the trust of local farmers.
They do.
Why would they go with a company like Titan Pro?
Yeah. So I think both Matt and Paul came from the retail side of the business. And, you know, I've heard them say several times that they were kind of burned out of the normal retail business and they wanted to do something on their own. But yet to get into this business, it's such a, you know, an intense monetary challenge for somebody to do that. And you've got to have the volume to be able to compete. And then you've got to have all the services and you got to make a lot of decisions about what products to work with and bring in. So somebody that's new getting into this, that's a lot to try to figure out. We take that all off their plate. So now they can offer all the products, whether it's Corteva, Syngenta, BSF, it doesn't matter. We don't tell them they have to sell a certain product. They can design a program that's best for their customers and then offer that to their customer base with full support behind that.
Yeah. So these guys, they said that, you know, they could pick up the cell phone and just call you and you would answer.
I try to, yeah.
You do that with all your dealers?
Well, we do have, you know, certain people that are in charge of working with our dealers on a daily basis, but if they need to get a hold of me, they certainly can.
Okay. It's probably a mistake with these two.
No, both Paul and Matt have, you know, they started with us, I believe in 2019. I see their board behind us here. You know, this is their story, but for us, we're part of their story, and that's exactly what we love to see. You know, that they got into the crop protection business in 2019 with Titan Pro, and we're 6 years later, and now they're one of our largest dealers here in Illinois.
How's that make you feel to be in agriculture? I mean, sometimes we forget what we do. We get all caught up in the sales and all that, but what we're doing is actually feeding people.
Yep.
How's that make you feel?
Well, it feels good because this is one big big chain, big flow. It certainly starts at the farmer, but then there's people that help those farmers become better, more efficient, give them, you know, make them, they need to make money. And then the folks that are out here selling inputs, they do it because they love it, or they wouldn't be doing it.
You were telling me beforehand that you actually have a product that kills water hemp perfectly.
Every time.
But you are not releasing it because you like to see farmers suffer.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. Yep. Well, maybe next year.
You heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for having us here. I want to thank you for what you're doing for agriculture. It's really cool that you can work with companies like this and take them up because, you know, it's hard to compete with some of those big companies when you got two eager guys like this that just want to help the area farmers, and now they can do it because of Titan Pro.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, thank you very much.
Very much.
All right, we're here outside of Minear, Illinois. We're with Progressive Ag Services. We got Matt Budman and Paul Schell. This is y'all's place, isn't it?
It is.
So how do you guys start a place like this?
Well, in 2014, I started Progressive Ag Services. Was working in ag retail and wanted to kind of do my own thing with serving customers with some agronomy needs that I thought was important. Paul came on board in 2015. We started with offices in our house, and realized real quickly that we needed somewhere to call home. And so we broke ground on a building with offices and a warehouse and things like that in 2019.
But I'm a farmer. I know I get used to one place having it all, right? Here you guys, you're a startup. You had some holes. I mean, you probably weren't selling like seed. Were you selling chemicals, any of that?
Not when we got started. Not when we got started. And that's where our relationship with Titan Pro became important for us. Was we were looking for some way to expand what we could offer to our growers. Had a lot of experience in the chemistry side of the business. And when the opportunity presented itself, it seemed like it was a perfect fit at the perfect time.
Okay, so explain what Titan Pro is and how it benefits your company.
I think the knowledge that we gain through the trainings that we do with them allows us to pass a lot of that information and that value onto our customer base. The other thing that it's done is now that we've been in this multiple years, it's built our legitimacy as a outlet for our customers and their chemical needs to be more valued.
All right, so I'm a farmer, and I've sprayed my fields, and sometimes it doesn't work, right? It doesn't catch whatever weed.
Sure.
So then you're in a panic. You want to get it done before whatever, and you throw maybe a different chemistry on there, and then when you go back to try to settle up, they're like, oh, we can't cover that because you did something wrong. And does going with Titan Pro, does that help in that situations for your customers?
Yes, we are able to provide respray policies and things like that through Titan Pro to cover our growers in the respray situations most all the time.
So out of all your customer, all these area farmers that you work with, which one do you like the least? Sam, that was a quick. He's still thinking.
Yeah, there's several.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick one.
You can name them. We'll beep it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I better not.
Yeah, smart move. What do you want people to know about starting a business like this? I mean, because it had to take a lot of guts to go out there on a limb like this, because there's a lot of competition. What do you want people to know?
If you're going to do it with a partner, find one that you can stand being with every single day for 12 hours a day.
Yeah, there's that, and also have a plan that you know that you have relationships with certain people that you know are going to support you.
Yeah.
To start out with.
I would think maybe the best thing you guys could do is just go with a fleet of all white pickup trucks. Stop by with maybe a free tape measure or something, and whatever the farmer says, you're like, if you go with us, that'll add at least 3 to 5 bushels per acre.
It's always the main point.
I think it's a good business plan.
Yeah.
So were you guys farm kids?
I was, yes.
Yeah.
I was not. I was a city kid.
Well, how'd you get into ag then?
Grew up on the fender of a 40-20 with Grandpa baling hay.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They kind of frown on that nowadays.
They tend to, but man, it was fun back then.
I don't know what it was about sitting up there, but it's like, what was that movie when they're on the ship and the guy's up there, I'm king of the world? It's the way you felt
Titanic.
Yeah. That's a bad,
it was
bad example of a movie. Thanks for spending some time with us here on Shark Farmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com. How long does it take to move into a neighborhood of farmers and finally get to be accepted?
I'll let you know when it happens.
You stole my joke away from me.